give y'all some content as far as this game that we just played today, man, versus the Chicago Bears. You guys know after I had to go take my kids to we went to the pumpkin patch right now. That's where we went. We went to the pumpkin patch. So I had to take them real quick, man. But I wanted to definitely get on here and bring you guys some content, man. So what's up, everybody? It's your boy West Coast. Let's go ahead and get everybody. Make sure you guys come in here and make sure you guys hit that share button. Make sure you guys hit that star button, man. And let's get on, man. Let's get this thing going, man. So what's up, everybody? It's your boy West Coast. It is time. It is time, man. Cowboys get the win, bruh. Cowboys get the win. Cowboys get the win, man. I know that's definitely the main thing we always want to focus on. The main thing is we always gonna keep the main thing. But we also got to talk about some things the Cowboys gotta improve on. You know what I'm saying? That's just real in the deal. You guys know how it is. You know how we do it over here. We're gonna talk about some things that the Cowboys did well, and then we also gonna talk about some things that the Cowboys need to do that they need to improve on. You know what I'm saying? That's how it's always going to be. That's how you guys always want it to be. You know what I'm saying? That's how you guys always want it to be too. You know what I'm saying? Because we always want to be improving. We always want to be improving. I know there's the group of the fan base that, hey, man, let's just enjoy the win. We can enjoy the win. We can enjoy the win. We are definitely enjoying the win. I don't want anybody to think that we are not enjoying the win. But at the same time, we have to what? We got to talk about the things that could have took this win away from, and we also got to talk about the things that we need to improve on, so that we can stay in this feeling, so we can stay with this feeling, this winning euphoria that we have right now. All right, so let's go, man. Let's go ahead and get to it, man. You guys already know whenever West Coast goes live, what are the three things you guys got to do? What are the three things you guys got to do? First off, you guys got to hit that share button. You got to share the content. I need every single person to hit that share button. He says, you don't look 40. Appreciate you, my boy. Hey, man, I'm going to tell you this, man. Cowboys win some games, bruh. They start winning games and stuff, bruh. You be imagine. Yeah, you start aging backwards, you know what I'm saying? But I'm going to tell you this. The Cowboys start acting weird, bruh. And guess what? Then you start aging faster. So shout out to the Dallas Cowboys for handling business today and not making West Coast age today. You feel me? But, yo, let's get into it, man. You guys already know whenever West Coast goes live, there's two things you guys must do. First thing you must do is you must hit that share button. So I need everybody right now to hit that share button. Let's go. Let's hit that share button right now. I need everybody right now to hit that share button. Let me go ahead. Boop, boop, boop. Edit post. It's not going to let me do it from there. All right, so, yo, what's up with you, Andre Stack? What's up with you, my boy? Let's see what we got over on YouTube. Shout out to everybody that's watching on Facebook right now. Shout out to the people that's watching on YouTube. Looks like we have 5 people watching on YouTube right now. Let me get it up real quick. Shout out to my people that's watching on YouTube. Shout out with what's up, Jeffrey? I see you, my boy. Two-Face OG. Packers are next. Hey, I was gonna watch this game, but they're gonna play a whole nother game in between. Hey, my boy Ryan on Wheels. You gotta send me your address. I need your address so I can get you your run the damn ball hat to you. Send me your address so I can get you your hat to you, my boy. All right. Let's see who we got. Let's see who we got up. Who else we got up in here? All right, let's go. Marcus Franklin. What's up with you, Marcus Franklin? OG Thomas Spur, man. Appreciate you, OG. With the 6,000 stars. Appreciate you, my sir. Appreciate you, sir. Let's go. Appreciate you, OG. Who else we got up here? We got Howard Tate Sr. Thoughts on Dante Fowler. Let me put this. Hey, listen, we're going to go through a whole slew of things. So y'all tell me what y'all want me to talk about, and I got you. Dante Fowler. Y'all let me know. I'm going to write. Hey, hit the star button, and then let me know what y'all want to talk about, and we're going to go. All right, let's go. He says, imagine if you was on First Take debating. They don't want me on First Take, y'all. All right, we got Damon Clark. Okay, we got another one. All right, so there we go. Hey, make sure you guys hit that star button. As I hit that star button, hit that share button. Don't forget, the top star giver for today is still going home with an autographed. An autographed Michael Gallup jersey. This is an autographed Michael Gallup jersey. I need everybody right now to hit that star button. Top star giver's going home with it. Top super chatter is going home with it. Tim White, what's up with you, sir? Appreciate you guys. Angela Hardy, appreciate you. Appreciate you. Angela, appreciate you. We got if you hit that, if you're sharing the content, I will be talking about whatever subjects y'all want to talk about. We about to get it though. So make sure, if you haven't already, make sure you guys hit that share button. Looks like we got 30 shares. Let's get to 100 real quick. Let's get to 100. Let's do that. Get to 100. Shout out Miss Portia Moore. What's up with you, auntie? What's up with you, Miss Angela Hardy? Appreciate you. All right, so let me get through this. Let me run through this real quick. So, hey, as I say your name, I need everybody to send 500 stars for the 5 Super Bowls the Dallas Cowboys got. Let's get it. Tony P. Let me put that on here. Tony Pollard. Put that on there. All right, let's go. D, Twin, Dustin. What's up, sir? Damn, you got a name. My boy got a whole name. Hold up. My boy got like three names. Horciendo, what's up with you? Tim White, what's up with you? Joshua, what's up with you? D Twin, Dustin White, what's up with you? Charles Barber, what's up with you? Hit that star button. Marcus Franklin, hit that star button, my boy. Portia, thank you for your 200 stars. Pernell Jones, what's up with you? Hey, you guys, we got new Run the Damn Ball hats in. I got new Run the Damn Ball hats in. I got them in the Nipsey blue in. I got them in the navy in, and I got white in. If you haven't got your Run the Damn Ball hat, you need to hit that. You need to hit that star button, or you need to send the $25 on Super Chat or Cash App so I can get you. You feel me? Don't get caught without your Run the Damn Ball hat. Horcino Ferreira, what's up with you? Appreciate you from Guadalajara, Jalisco. What's up with that? I'm trying to go there. My boy Jamie Servan with the 6,800 stars. What's up with you, Jamie? Send me your address, man. You got a Run the Damn Ball hat coming your way. Hit that star button. Let's get it. Jamie, what's up with you, Jamie? And Darlette, what's up with you, Auntie Darlette? I see you. Shining bright like a star. Appreciate you, Auntie. I see you over there. Appreciate you for the stars. Got you. All right, so, yo, let's go, man. So, first subject, the first person they put it, the first thing y'all said was Dante Fowler. So, let's go ahead and talk about Dante Fowler, man. Hey, Dante Fowler, man, I'm going to tell you this right here, man. I'm going to tell you this right here. That boy Dante Fowler is trying to play his way into a bag, y'all. He is trying to play his way into a bag, y'all. That young man, shout out to my boy Donnie. Dante Fowler is playing his way into a bag, y'all. He is trying to play his way. Listen, he ain't even thinking about being with the Cowboys next year. He thinking about who going to pay him next. That young man is playing on a mission. And I'm going to shout out my boy Jamie. I'm going to tell you with the 3,000 stars. Remember this, Dante Fowler only 28 years old. So he ain't this old dude, man. That young Dante Fowler is out there playing like a man who is trying to get a contract, and I absolutely, positively love it, man. Like, if it was not for Micah Parsons getting a touchdown today, like, what the hell? Shout out my boy Ryan. Like, Ryan, the boy Micah Parsons got a touchdown today, and that wasn't even the dopest defensive play today. Like, that boy Dante Fowler, man, that dude is literally making a second name for himself, because former first-round pick, he already had a name for himself, y'all. He already had a name for himself. The top star giver right now is 1,100 stars by my boy Jamie Servin. It's 11,000 stars. My boy Jamie Servin. Appreciate you, my boy. I'ma just keep it real with you. Like, if it wasn't for Micah Parsons scoring a damn touchdown, we're all talking about Dante Fowler. And I'm gonna tell y'all something, man. One thing I love about this defense is every single week you have consistent Micah Parsons, and then you have another guy that always steps up out of nowhere and has a game, man. And I'm going to be honest with you, I absolutely love that. Because these guys are poorly playing team defense. These guys are playing team defense, and I absolutely love it. Absolutely, positively love it, man. Today, you got this, Sam Williams didn't play because he was inactive because of a knee. And I'm going to tell you this, Dante Fowler got more snaps, and he did what he was supposed to do. He basically did the exact same thing. He did the exact same thing that Tony Pollard did today. Like, he did the exact same thing Tony Pollard did today. And what did Tony Pollard do today? Tony Pollard took advantage of an opportunity, and that's exactly what you want guys to do. He took advantage of an opportunity, and you absolutely love that, man. Like, you know what I'm saying? I absolutely love that. Like, shout out to my boy Dante Fowler for coming in. This is one of Dan Quinn's guys, man. This is one of Dan Quinn's guys. This is one of Dan Quinn's guys that he brought in from his old team, from his old regime. He came over here, and guess what? He's holding it down for his coach. He holding it down for his coach. So double salute to that boy Dante Fowler, man. Any questions or anything before I move on about Dante Fowler? We're going to cover everything that y'all want to cover tonight. We're going to cover it. You know what I'm saying? Yo, I had to get a new TikTok page. I will be changing the name of it real quick because, man, there's some haters on TikTok. I'm just keeping it real with y'all. They blocked me again for harassment on TikTok. I'm going to tell y'all that again. I don't know. Every time we have a big win, every time we win and I go live after it, someone always says that I said something harassing or something to them, and then they block me. I don't know what it is. And TikTok, they don't freaking do anything as far as like trying to help you get your account or keep your account. It's real corny, to be honest with you. If you ask me, it's real corny. Dante Fowler, so we talked about him. Damon Clark, number 33 today. First game ever playing in the NFL. And I'm going to be honest with you, man. I liked what I saw today. I like what I saw now. I'm going to be honest with you, bro. Like, the Dallas Cowboys have a problem stopping the run, and we are going to talk about that. We are definitely going to talk about that. Appreciate you, Shag. But he had some good reps today. He had some really good reps today. You know what I'm saying? He had some real good reps. Now, they had him playing at weak side linebacker. They didn't really have him playing at middle linebacker at all, which I'm actually kind of happy about. Didn't have him playing no middle linebacker today. For the most part, they had LVE there. But considering it was his first game in the NFL, he looked good, man. He gave you some good reps. He got some assisted tackles. He wasn't just standing around out there just like not doing anything. Like, he was actually out there standing around. He was not standing around. He wasn't standing around at all. Like, he was actually out there trying to make some plays, you know what I'm saying? So, salute to him in his first game ever. You know what I'm saying? And I'm going to tell you this right now. The kid has six solo tackles in his first game. In his first game, he had 6 total tackles. I'm sorry. He had 1 solo tackle and 5 assisted tackles. So 6 total tackles, 1 solo, 5 assisted. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna tell you this right now. He did a good job of doing what he could do on the snaps that he got. So salute to him. He didn't play till late in the game, but for the most part, I'm actually very, very excited to see what he did to what he does going forward. I'm gonna tell you this right now too. Cowboys didn't really play Dorrance Armstrong a lot today. He didn't really play a lot today. Now, I'm not saying the Cowboys may look to trade him or nothing, but I'm just saying like this, man. The Cowboys need a middle linebacker bad. We need a middle linebacker bad, y'all. We need a middle linebacker bad. Like, and I'm gonna tell you this right now. I love what I heard Jerry Jones said when Jerry Jones said at the end of the game at the press conference. He said, "Look, I will do whatever I have to do. If that means draft picks, I will do whatever I have to do to improve this team." And I absolutely love hearing that come out of his mouth after a win. After a win. I absolutely love hearing Jerry Jones say that after a win. Usually that's the type of conversation you hear, after a loss. After we like 3-5, yeah, we're going to do whatever we got to do to go get what we got to go get. You know what I'm saying? We'll talk about that after that. But listen, this type of conversation, this don't usually come out of Dallas. Out of Dallas, we're usually happy. But listen to me, 240 yards at home, that is freaking noticeable, and you got to have a conversation about that. Like, we got to have a conversation about that. The Dallas Cowboys have to figure out a way to stop the run, or I'm going to tell you this right now. This is going to be a great regular season, but it's going to be a very short offseason if we do not get a middle linebacker. Hey, you guys, don't forget, top star giver for today is going home with an autographed Michael Gallup jersey. I want to know, man, what do y'all think we need to do to stop the run. I need ideas, man. Because, man, I'm going to tell y'all, it's going to start with a middle linebacker. We got to be able to identify that the team is even running the ball first. They were absolutely killing us on the misdirection. Misdirection still a huge point of emphasis for the Dallas Cowboys. If the Dallas Cowboys are okay giving up draft picks, then go give up a draft pick and go get Raekwon Smith. Like, I'm just keeping it real with you. Jerry Jones said that he is okay and he is down to trade or do whatever he has to do to improve this team. So you know what you go do? You call up the team. You ain't even got to call them up. You literally just meet them outside of the locker room and say, hey, man, what do you guys want for Raekwon Smith to get him to stay in Dallas right now? He ain't even got to go back to Chicago. Because think about this, your first-round pick should not care anymore. You should not care about your first-round pick. You want to know why? Because you're going to be a pretty damn good team, Dallas Cowboys. So that means you're not going to be drafting in the first round in the first 10 picks anyway. Like, I'm going to just keep it real. Your goal right now should be like, bro, our season is going to end in the Super Bowl. Either we going to win it or we going to lose it. But either way, we're going to be drafting after pick 20. So guess what? That draft pick no more doesn't matter anymore. It doesn't matter. The draft pick does not matter. It doesn't matter, you guys. You know what I'm saying? It does not matter. Like, what the most important, and I'm going to tell you this right now, I have been so consistent with this. So consistent when I've been constantly preaching that the number one thing that the Dallas Cowboys must do to make this season go the way they want it to do is we must stop the run. Like, I'm going to tell you, we don't need, like, listen to me. Stop with the OBJ. The Dallas Cowboys do not need OBJ. Did you not see what your wide receivers did today? Like, bro, they caught everything that was thrown at them. The Cowboys don't need OBJ. They need more time with Dak. They just need more time with Dak. Like, once they have more time with Dak, they'll be perfectly fine. Like, they'll be like they're perfect. They're perfectly fine, bro. This wide receiving core is like, I'm gonna tell you this right now, and I'm not trying to say OBJ ain't gonna make it no better, but man, OBJ he could make it better, bro. But it's like you have way more important things on your plate right now than the freaking OBJ. You have way more important things. You need OBJ in the gap. You need OBJ as a linebacker to keep it real. Like, we need to go in on getting a linebacker. Because I'm going to tell you this right now. If you have a linebacker in this team, if we can get it to the point where teams aren't able to run 240 yards, 230 yards on us, man, that's going to improve everything on your defense, bruh. Like, listen to me. This team literally, the Bears literally were literally down, bruh. The Bears were down and was still running the ball. And the reason being is because it was freaking working. Like, it was freaking working, you guys. Like, listen to me. We're low-key getting to the point where just like running the ball might not be enough. Like, running the ball might not be enough. If we're going to be giving up 130, 140 yards consistently, bro, running the ball is not going to be enough. Like, it might not be enough, bro. Like, and I don't know if this offense is going to be able to consistently just bloom, 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 bloom. Cowboys need to get desperate when it comes to stopping the run. We need to get desperate. Hey, you guys, we're at 1,800 stars. We're trying to get to 2,000. We're about 2,000 stars away. Let's see if we can get there, man. Tony Pollard, man. Tony Pollard looked phenomenal today. Looked really, really good today. Looked really, really good today. Now, I know a lot of you guys want to go into the Zeke. Tony Pollard need to start over Zeke. No, he don't. No, he don't. No, he don't. Tony Pollard did his job the exact same way Cooper Rush did his job. And guess what? When we come back and we actually go up against a defense that actually knows how to stop the run, you're going to see the importance of having an Ezekiel Elliott. Like, I'm going to just be honest with you. Like, you know what I'm saying? TP does what he's supposed to do. Like, salute to TP for having a day. And I'm gonna tell y'all this right now, Brad. Like, it's amazing for all y'all folks that's just talking out, just jumping on the TP wagon. I'm like, bro, y'all couldn't have watched my video. There's no way you can jump on here and tell me West Coast, I told you, because like, bro, I told you on Thursday when I made a video about TP that I said Tony Pollard should have a career day. He should have a career day versus this defense. Tony Pollard, Zeke, whoever plays should have a career day versus this defense. Because they're the only run defense on our team that is worse than us, man. Like, think about this. That freaking first quarter went by so fast. You want to know why? Because both teams were running the ball. Like, both teams were exclusively running the ball. And, hey, I salute the Bears off the simple fact that even when they was down damn near 20 points, they still ran the ball. Michael says we're going to have to do well in all three phases of the game if they run the ball the way Chicago did tonight. Our DB should not be leading in tackles in every game. That lets you know we have a serious problem on defense. Absolutely, man. And, like, it's not even just your DB. I mean, yeah, those are your DBs, but your safeties, bro. Think about this. Donovan Wilson, and he missed plays today. He didn't play the whole game. J-Ron Curse, he missed plays, and he didn't play the whole game. Bro, you had 3 DBs lead you in tackles. Donovan Wilson, J-Ron Curse, and Trevon Diggs. And look at this, solo tackles, bro. Listen, it doesn't matter what I think Zeke would do. We have too much stuff that we could talk about that actually happened. We're not going to talk about all the what ifs, you know what I'm saying? We're going to talk about this right here. How do you have Donovan Wilson, J-Ron Curse, and Trevon Diggs all with 6+ solo tackles, bruh? Somebody in front of them is not doing their damn job, bruh. Y'all just saying some dumb stuff in the comments. We need to move Zeke to fullback. What? I think y'all just need to, like, leave the football talk to the football talkers. That's what y'all need to do. I mean, if we can play the Bears every week, then, yeah, he might be fine. But when we play regular defenses like the Rams and these other defenses we just played, unfortunately, bro, you get the real TP. You know what I mean? That's just being real. Like I don't think some of you guys don't like, and I get it too. Like, if you didn't like really play football or you don't really like watch football like that, I get it. And we don't want to diminish anything of what Tony Pollard's, but bro, we told y'all Tony Pollard was gonna have like 130 yards today. Like, I told y'all that on Thursday. Like, this defense is giving up they give up the second biggest, largest runs next to the Dallas Cowboys. You know what I'm saying? That's just facts. So it's like, you know, the smartest thing that the Cowboys did is they kept pounding the ball. They kept running it. And they really didn't even run it. They only gave him 14 carries. Tony Pollard only got the most he's ever gotten in his career is 14 carries. You know what I'm saying? It definitely sounds like Trevon Diggs is getting better in open field tackles because Trevon Diggs was second on the team in 6 total tackles, bro. But I'm going to tell you this right now. When you have 2 safeties and a corner with more tackles, and then think about this, your linebacker, Vander Esch, starting linebacker, he has 4 total tackles. I mean, your 2 safeties have more tackles than your linebackers. Like, we gotta flip that, man. We gotta fix that. Because a team that knows how to actually score and throw the ball is going to exploit that along with running the ball on you at the same time. Jonathan Hankins had a solid day to start it off with the Dallas Cowboys. He had 3 solo tackles. All 3 of his tackles were solo tackles. You know what I'm saying? What's the score in the Packers game? Let me see. Oh, my God. Buddha was right. Oh, my God. Buddha was right. It's 21-7. Oh, my God. Hey, I don't think LVE is done for. I just don't think LVE is playing in the right position. I still think LV has a ton of value for this team. I believe LV has a ton of value for this team. I just think that he's in the wrong position. You know what I'm saying? Tony Pollard had 14 carries for 131 yards and 9.4 yards per carry. I don't know what you're talking about as far as the 18 carries. I mean, I'm looking at it right here. Tony Pollard had 14 carries for 31 yards, 9.4 yards a carry. So Dustin Baker, I don't know what you're talking about. He had 14 carries. Unless ESPN is wrong. I mean, unless ESPN is wrong, I mean, I don't know. Y'all, is ESPN being wrong? I didn't see Tony Pollard get no 18 carries. I saw Tony Pollard get 14. I have this guy over here telling me that I was absolutely wrong. I'll go ahead and post it in the comment box for you if you want to go ahead and try to apologize before you realize that you was wrong, Dustin. But it's all good. You know what I'm saying? It's all good. It's all love. No reason to be mad. The most carries he's had in a game, genius, is 18 carries. Is English. Hey, bro, what? Hey, Dustin, I'm not. Listen, Dustin, why you so mad, bro? Like, he's new to here. He's done. It's all good, bro. It's all good. Hey, Gary, what is Tony Pollard's highest carries? What was his most carries ever in his career? Somebody tell me. The Packers getting smacked right now, right? They still got a second half, though. They still got a second half, right? They still got a second half. All right, so let's go. So rushing attempts. Tony Pollard, 14 attempts, 131. Dak Prescott, 5 carries, 34 yards. Malik Davis, 8 carries, 23 yards. Kevontae Turpin got 1 carry for 11 yards, and CeeDee Lamb was in the backfield 5 times, got 1 carry for 1 yard. Got 1 carry for 1 yard. So the run game, I'm going to tell you this right now. The run game was definitely popping. And I'm going to tell you this right now. When everybody gets back on when everybody gets back in the bye week, this is the formula that the Cowboys want to keep on continue to run. You know what I'm saying? This is the formula that the Dallas Cowboys need to continue to run. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is what you want to see. This is what you want to see. Yeah, Tony Pollard's never had more than 14 carries in a game. You know what I'm saying? Unless you're doing carries and catches at the same time. His career for most in a game was 14. The most carries he's ever had as far as running the ball is 14 carries, and he matched that today with 14 carries. If he had more than 14 carries, you tell me what game it was in. You tell me what game that was in, Dustin Baker. Because I know he's muted right now. He can unmute. Let's unmute it because I want him to answer that question because he might know something we don't know. So let's go. I just unmuted you, Dustin Baker. You put it in the comment box, Dustin. He said he heard it on the news, but you tell me what game he had 18 carries in, Dustin, and we'll definitely correct ourselves. You know what I'm saying? All right, so let's go. CeeDee Lamb, man. Y'all still think we need another wide receiver? I don't think we need a wide receiver, man. I don't think we need another wide receiver. What y'all think? I think Tony Pollard's gonna be fine. I mean, not Tony Pollard. I mean, I think CeeDee Lamb's gonna be fine. You know what I'm saying? Like, I think we're gonna be fine, man. What do y'all think? What do y'all think? What do y'all think, man? I think we're gonna be fine. I feel like we're gonna be fine at the wide receiver position. You wanna know why? Because, bro, it looked like you got your tight end back. Dalton Schultz is definitely back to being Dalton Schultz and doing Dalton Schultz things. You know what I'm saying? The trade deadline is Tuesday at 4 p.m. The trade deadline is Tuesday, 4 p.m. and that's New York time too. So that's really 3 o'clock, 1 o'clock my time. 1 o'clock my time. So 1 o'clock my time on Tuesday is the trade deadlines. Cowboys got a day and a half, 2 days almost, realistically 2 days. You know what I'm saying? Let's talk about Ace. But yeah, Tony Pollard and Zeke, I'm going to tell you this right now. At the end of the day, it really doesn't matter, bruh. It really doesn't matter. As long as the Dallas Cowboys run the damn ball, man. Like, it really doesn't matter who runs the ball, man, because Zeke and Tony Pollard are both under contract for the next year, and they both finishing out this season. And my thing is this, bruh. As long as the Dallas Cowboys can run the damn ball, we can all agree that we gonna be all right, right? Like, I've been preaching this run the damn ball. I've been preaching this. Hold up real quick. Yo, I'm live. What's up? Yeah, I'm live. What's good? So, so what do you want to do? What do you want to do? We said two. You want to go up on another or what? 2/5? Can we do 2/5 and be even? Yeah. So what you want to do? But three? But I want you to put it on your mom. That's the final. All right. All right, bam. Sorry about that. All right, bam. Hey, man, I tell y'all, y'all don't mind. Don't worry about that. Don't worry about that. All right, so yeah, let's go. Let's go. Blue and black. Zeke gonna need to take him. No, hey, listen, y'all need to shut up, bro. Like, y'all need to just shut up, bro. Listen, you guys are already falling for it, bro. Like, Cowboy fans, we are the worst, bro. You guys are already doing it, bro. I told you guys this is exactly what the Jerry Jones was gonna do. I told you guys this is exactly what you guys were gonna do. I told you guys. I said the Dallas Cowboys are about to create another controversy. They about to run Tony Pollard in this game before the goddamn bye week, and in that same drama controversy they took that was from Dak Prescott and Cooper Rush, they about to switch it and put it right on Dak freaking Ezekiel Elliott and Tony Pollard, and y'all already did it, bruh. Listen, huh? We beat the Bears. Like, you guys fall for it every single time, bro. Y'all fall, like, y'all just listen to me. You guys don't understand that you can have two good running backs. You guys don't understand that concept. You guys don't, like, you guys are like, listen, I have this good car. Like, if you guys use this same concept that you guys would get, you would get a brand new car, and as soon as you got the brand new car, throw the other one away. Like, literally, that is the mindset. Like, that's why the Dallas Cowboys always end up killing themselves, bruh. Like, y'all end up killing yourselves, bruh. Like, y'all be the first ones to try to, like, why would you want to get rid of Zeke? What is he doing? What is he stopping you from doing? Like, you guys, like, have you seen in a movie when he's like, say hello to my little friend? Did you know that he had two guns on him? And I'm going to keep it real. If you honestly think that Tony Pollard is a better running back after rushing against the 32nd rush defense, why weren't you saying that last week? Why didn't you say that versus the Rams? Where was Tony Pollard at versus the Rams? Oh, we can clearly see it. Okay, we can clearly see it. Did we clearly see it versus the Rams? Did we see it versus the Eagles? Like, man, don't be that dumb fan that falls for this banana in the tailpipe stuff, bruh. Y'all got to show other fans that we are intelligent. Like, show me fan base. Prove to the world that we are intelligent, you guys. Like, prove to the world, Cowboy Nation, that we're intelligent. Please don't do this. Please don't make the next 2 weeks about, oh my God. Bye, Danny. If Zeke plays today, Dallas loses. For real? I'm not even gonna block you because you might not even be a Cowboy fan talking that stupid. Like, you might even be a Cowboy fan because we lost so many games prior without Zeke. You see what I'm saying, man? You see what I'm saying? Because we lost how many games when Dak was out when Zeke was running? Okay. Like, okay. He says, I prove it and read my super chat. He says, I'll prove it, read my super chat. Okay. He says, can we get some love for Micah getting his first scoop and score a touchdown? How about them Cowboys? Man, Micah always do that crap, bro. Ain't nobody. Listen, bro, we get to Micah Parsons. We want to talk about Micah Parsons? Let's talk about Micah Parsons. Micah Parsons is God. He's Thanos. He does excellence, great stuff. Congratulations, Micah Parsons. Listen to man, Micah Parsons does his thing, bro. Like, I don't know what else we expect from the dude. Like he's a dope ass player, bro. Like it's hard for me to think about Micah Parsons touchdown when we give up 240 yards. I'm sorry, it's hard. I'm sorry. There's just some things in life where I just be like, ooh wee. You know what I'm saying? Like there's some things in life where I just be like, you know what I'm saying? I'm just telling you, like it's hard for me. Like listen to me. Micah Parsons is a freaking that dude is a nano god, bruh. Like he's a nano god. Like that dude is doing ridiculous stuff. And the whole team is benefiting it. But I'm gonna tell you this right now. As good as Micah Parsons is, his ass still couldn't help us stop 240 yards. And I'm gonna tell you this right now. If our offense can't score 50 points, we lose this freaking game without Dak Prescott. We lose this freaking game. Because Micah Parsons, listen to me, they don't give a damn if Micah Parsons is getting to the quarterback, bruh. You gonna tell me Micah Parsons is gonna do that every single week, bruh? The Dallas Cowboys offense need to wait, bruh. Listen to me, bruh. Like we gotta figure it out in the middle because I'm gonna tell you this right now. You know what teams are gonna do? They're just gonna run the freaking football. And Micah Parsons, listen, bro, these gonna have no effect on the game. Like up to that point, he really had no effect on the game. You wanna know why? Because they were just running the freaking ball. Like they were literally just running the ball. Like, I'm just keeping it 1,000 with you, bro. Teams have figured it out. So unless he's going to just, he's going to freaking make those types of plays every single week, bro, we got to stop the run, bro. Or Mike is going to have moments like that in games where, bro, we still need 50 freaking points, bro. You know what I'm saying? Damon Clark looked good, but I'm not. Cox, listen to me. Stop talking about Jabril Cox. Stop it. People who talk about Jabril Cox just want to sound smart. And you don't even sound smart anymore. You want to know why? Because Jabril Cox has been healthy all season. And they brought in Clark and gave him more snaps than they'd ever given Jabril Cox. So stop talking about him. He's not a good tackler. Like y'all just be pushing these names, I think, so that folks can still smart. Like, knock it off, bruh. They brought in Damon Clark and gave him way snaps than they ever gave Jabril Cox in his life. And Jabril Cox is 100% healthy, been healthy. He ain't never played as much as Damon Clark played today. Like, he ain't never played. Jabril Cox ain't never played this much in his life. Stop bringing that dude name up. Y'all just trying to sound smart. You know what I'm saying? Tim says, remember when they had two offenses and they got knocked out of the playoffs by the Rams because we couldn't stop the run? Yes, I remember that. I was at that game. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying like this, man. Freaking, they had freaking Damon Clark was not even supposed to play this year. And that young man played way more snaps today than probably Cox has played his entire season. He played more than he's played his entire. If you add up all the snaps that Jabril Cox has played this year, I promise you, Damon Clark played more today than he's ever played, ever. Listen to me. We've been telling y'all, we don't just be hating on folks. Oh, West Coast just hating. He just hating. No, if I'm hating, Jerry Jones is hating too. Shit. He hating too. Then goddamn. What do you mean you don't know where he is? Go find him. He's in the house. Like, I'm just keeping it real. Like, if I'm hating, then they all hating. Because they're not trying to get that boy. He has relegated that young man to special teams. So stop bringing his name up, man. You know what I'm saying? Middle linebacker, not wide receiver. A middle linebacker is number one. Middle linebacker is number one. Middle linebacker is number one. Hey, we're at 19,000 stars. We're trying to get to 20,000. We're about 10,000 stars away, man. Jabril Cox, I would play him. Hey, Danny, that's a good point. I would play him at safety too before I switch him, before I just give up on him. I would too. 1,000%. Shout out my boy Danny Savage for being smart. Smart-ass Cowboy fan. Bradley Chubb, we don't need Bradley Chubb. You got him. Sam Williams. Not saying they're the same dude, but they're basically the same dude. Sam, just Chubb been doing it longer. We don't need edge rushers, bro. We don't need edge rushers, family. We don't need edge rushers. We don't need them. We don't need edge rushers. That's not what we need. We need guys that can actually, what we need is guys who can actually, we need a guy who can direct traffic, man. Like, we need a guy, like, we don't even need a linebacker that's super, like, listen to me, bro. We don't even need a linebacker that's, like, super dumb, like, athletic. We don't even need that right now. We just need a guy who knows how to understand misdirections and know when people are going left and they're not really going left. When people are going right and they're not really going right. That's what we really need. Like, we got some serious running backs coming up, too. You got Dalvin Cook coming with them Minnesota Vikings. I bet against them today. I was wrong. We got Derrick Henry. You got Green Bay, but they still can run the ball. You still got Saquon Barkley again, and you still got them Eagles again. You feel me? So, bro, we gotta figure out a way. And I'm gonna tell you this right now. I don't think it's a matter of, oh, this person needs to step up. Listen to me. LVE's doing the best he can, bro. Like, bro, no matter how badly y'all want LVE to run faster, how bad he wants to run faster, bro, you don't work like that, bro. It just don't work like that, bro. Your legs are only going to run as fast as they are going. And his legs are running as fast as they going, bro. They not going no faster. Bye, Bubba. Give me a kizzy. No, they won. We already done. You know what I'm saying? My boy, hey, if you guys haven't already on YouTube, I got 125 people watching on YouTube. Can y'all do me a huge favor right now, YouTube? Can you please go and hit that thumbs up button right there? Also, if you haven't watched me on Facebook, please, help me get to 6,000 subscribers on YouTube. I literally just dropped my link right now in the comment box. So please, if you're on Facebook, click the link right there and go over to my Facebook and hit that subscribe button. Please help me get to 6,000. I'm literally like 200 subscribers away from getting to 6,000 followers, man. LVE had a forced fumble. Did they credit him with that? Did they credit LVE with that forced fumble? No, they did not. They didn't credit. I don't think they credited LVE with that. You know what I'm saying? I don't think they credit him with that. You know what I'm saying? Real quick, let's talk about these wide receivers. Y'all want to listen? I don't think the Cowboys. When Jerry Jones was talking about assets, he wasn't talking about wide receivers. Yeah, the fumble was called back. He didn't get credit for that. Hey, listen, Jerry Jones, listen to me today. CeeDee Lamb got 7 targets. He caught 5 of them. Dalton Schultz had 7 targets. He caught 6 of them. Michael Jeezy Baby had 6 targets. He caught 4 of them. Shout out to my boy Brandon Brakely with the 100 bandos. Like, bro, and you know Dak Prescott, a tight end, hey, listen, the tight ends look juicy today, right? No homo. They look juicy today. They look like they had pop. They look like they had step. Dalton Schultz looked like old Dalton Schultz again, right? Then had that big old Boogaloo brace on his leg. Dalton Schultz is average. Average towards what? You guys use these synonyms so much. Like whenever people use average of elite, I always know that you don't have a very high football IQ. The reason being is because average is such a bland average versus what? Average tight end? No, he's not an average tight end. He's an average athlete. He's for sure an athlete, average athlete, but he's not an average tight end. You know what I'm saying? He's definitely an above average tight end. You know what I'm saying? Especially since the fact that he's been playing injured. But I'm gonna tell you this right now: that block that he had for Dak Prescott running in the end zone. Oh my God! One-on-one block, sealed him, got him turned around. Salute to Dalton Schultz, bro. That's what you want to see from him, bro. So many people said, the part of the reason why he did this is this, that. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to tell you this right now, bro. Dalton Schultz did a phenomenal job of getting that boy turned around, and Dak just walked right into the end zone. Right into the end zone. That's something that he has definitely improved on. Definitely improved on. You know what I'm saying? My boy D-Law, man. I know a lot of y'all want to get on D-Law. I know a lot of y'all want what's up, Spur, man. Appreciate you with the 100 band. Listen to me. D-Law almost had 2 sacks today. Listen to me. He didn't miss tackles. He missed sacks. So you know what that means? That still counts as a pressure. No, y'all don't want to hear that, bro. But D-Law had a good game, bro. He had 2 very good pressures. Now, obviously, we would have wanted them to get turned into sacks. But, bro, that's still considered a pressure, bro. And he had a quarterback hit on top of that. Like, I'm just being honest with you. D-Law is not the same athlete as freaking Justin Fields. Like, he's just not. D-Law says, yeah, I learned something about myself today. Yeah, you learned that you are not Justin Fields, motherfucker. Like, you know what I'm saying? But it's like, I don't want y'all to be like, oh, yeah, D-Law sucks. No, bro. Justin Fields is good, bro. Like, that motherfucker is good, bro. That dude is good at what he does. That little step back thing he kept doing on him. Bruh, D-Law ain't built like that. His hips is not built like that. His legs is not built like that. D-Law ain't playing basketball. He a defensive end. I'm going to keep it real. I think he would have probably did anybody on like that on our team. I'm going to keep it real. He going to do most defensive ends are going to get done just like that. Like, I'm going to be honest with you. I think you can't really rag on D-Law. You really just got to give Justin Fields, bro. You just got to give that dude his freaking credit, bro. Hey, did y'all also see them Paul? Hey, did y'all see them Patrick Mahomes sidearms that motherfucker was throwing too? God damn. Like, that boy was, hey, listen, that boy, hey, look it. Justin Fields surprised me today. He surprised. I ain't going to say he surprised me. I take that back. He ain't surprised me, but he did earn my respect. Justin Fields earned my respect today. Because and I'm going to tell you, he was letting it go too, y'all. He was letting that thing go, man. And I just sent you a link if you want to join. Hey, he was letting that thing go, man. He was letting it go. First out the Gize, let it go. Like, I'm going to tell you this, though, right here, though. I think that their offensive coordinator got caught up in them trying to throw the ball away. They should have never did that. Like, I think some of these teams come in here to Dallas and they get sucked into what we're doing and they be wanting to do us. They be wanting to, like, mimic us, our game so bad. Like, just, like, bro, they should have had that boy running from the beginning of the game, bro. If they would have had that boy running from the beginning of the game, it would have made that game it would have made him easier for them. Not easier, but it would have been a better game for them. Because they were trying to make it almost felt like Chicago was trying to make this a Dak versus Fields game. And, bro, Fields is going to lose that. Like, Dak is that nigga. I don't understand, bro. He is him. Dak is really him, y'all. Like, Dak is really him. Some of y'all need to stop. Hey, some of y'all need to stop being weenies, too, and start defending your quarterback, too, man. Like, on my mama, man, I be seeing some of the stuff y'all be letting folks say about your quarterback, man. Y'all need to knock that crap off, bro. Like, I'm going to keep it real with y'all because Dak is really him, bro. He is really him. Like, he is really him. Like, and I'm going to tell you this right now, the aspect of his game that we've always wanted back, the running aspect, bro, like, give me that, man. Give me that, bro. I ain't seen this Dak since 2016 on my mama, and my mama a Cowboy fan. Don't play me. I ain't seen this Dak since 2016. Oh, gangster. Like, listen to me. If Dak had on a damn bow tie today, it would not surprise me because that's the Dak I saw today. I saw a bow tie Dak. And that's the Dak we need. Like, I'm going to tell you this right here, man. This season definitely has that special feel to it, man. You don't know why? Because, bro, there's really no super dominant team, bro. Like, all the best teams in football right now, bro, you're one of them. You're one of them. If you want to talk about the powerhouse teams, bro, you're one of them. You can't talk about no other powerhouse team without talking about your own because you're one of them. The Dallas Cowboys are one of the best teams in football. And I'm going to tell you this right here, man. You should have realized this right here when your team went, 5-2 without your starting quarterback. This season is starting to have that special feel to it. Now, we always talk about this our season every year, so we ain't going to hype it too much. But I'm going to tell y'all this right now, man. When Jerry Jones said what he said today about fixing this thing, Jerry Jones is starting to acknowledge it too. Like Jerry Jones said today, look, man, I'm willing to spend draft picks, whatever the money, anything I got to do to ensure that we fix the things that we need to fix. I'm going to tell you this right now. Jerry Jones ain't never said nothing like that after no win. After a win, Jerry Jones is trust the process and do this and do that and do this and do that. But I'm going to tell you this right now. Even Jerry Jones is acknowledging the fact that, listen to me, if we fix this right here, if we can fix our ability to stop the run, bro, we might have something special. What's up with you, Henny?
Man, parlaying, boy, what's good with you?
Your mic is off. Turn your mic on.
How about now?
Now I still can't hear you.
My mic on, man. I see the thing moving.
Cowboys, man. Just he in the microphone. No sound. But yo, hey, my boy AJ Dillon. Well, he said AJ Dillon. Is he going dim? Dak is a heck of a quarterback. Yes, he is. Yes, he is. Let's see who else we got up in here. Terrence, what's up with you, Terrence? Let's see what we talking about on YouTube, man.
Can you hear me now?
Jonathan Howell, what's up with you, my boy? He says Dallas, my boy Mastermind speaks all facts, says Dallas is the most complete team in football. I definitely agree with that. I can definitely agree with that. But this is the thing, man. It's like this. This team can even get better, man. That's the scary part I think about this Dallas Cowboy team right here. Is like this team should actually get better. I can't hear you, brother.
Keenan said he can hear me.
This team should actually get better.
Hey, they hear you. They hear me.
And I'm going to tell you, the reason why I can get better is like this. If you improve the ability to stop the run, guess what you're going to do? You're going to put more teams in guaranteed pass plays, which is going to do what? Only going to strengthen how many more times you can get turnovers. That's all it's going to do is strengthen how many more times you can get turnovers. You know what I'm saying? And think about this. If you can't run, if you're not able to run, then guess what's also going to happen? That means all those if you're not able to run, a lot of those pass plays that we saw today won't be pass plays. What they're going to end up being is they're going to be run plays. Hey, you want to try starting over again or what? You want to try logging out or what? All right, I'm trying to get Henny on here if he can hear me. Hey, you guys hear him? Hello, Henny? Henny. Henny, can you hear me? Can you hear me?
I can.
All right, we good. It'll be good. It was actually my fault, but we're gonna blame it on him. So so I'm just saying, man, you know how we do over here. You know how we do over here, man. All right, let me get him. I got Henny DeMore sliding in real quick from HTM Sports, man. Hey, man, listen, this was a good game, man. This was a good game, but you guys know how we are over here. We're trying to have this feeling every day. The only way we're going to be able to feel that feeling every day is if we talk about the things that could take it away. Henny, you in the game. What's up, man?
Man, like you said, I'm enjoying this win, man. Like it was a hard-earned win against a team. Listen, like folks are going to try to diminish our win because they already doing it on social media. They're going to say it's just the Bears. The Bears came into this game. They were one of the best scoring defenses in the NFL. They were only allowing 18.9 points a game, and we scored almost 50. We scored 30 more points on them than they actually average. That is a good offensive outing, no matter who the team is. So people forget, like you can have a bad team and have good aspects to the team. We were a bad team with the number one offense in the NFL. You remember 2020 had the number one offense in the NFL, and we couldn't stop anybody. So like they have issues on the offensive side of the ball, but they're a great scoring defense, and they were one of the best passing defenses in the NFL. I believe they were at a top 5. Let me look at my notes. I'll tell you the exact number they were coming into the game. All right, so the Bears.
Henny Hill says Zeke's not making those runs Tony Pollard's making. And guess what? And Tony Pollard's not doing the stuff that Zeke does. That's why you need them both.
Yeah,
Like Tony Pollard's not jumping over nobody on a second down. He's not doing that.
right.
You're absolutely right, Henny Hill. Tony Pollard doesn't do the stuff Zeke does, and Zeke doesn't do the stuff that Tony Pollard does. That's exactly why you're needed. You're absolutely right. But Henry, can we all agree? Can we all agree? Can we all agree that we can run the damn ball? Listen to me, y'all. Stop being a fan that every time you see someone play well, you turn on the last guy. Stop that, bruh. In order for us to achieve the goals that we're going to have to achieve, we're going to need both of these guys. We're going to need both of these guys. And I'm going to tell you this right now. Zeke would have had a huge game today. Zeke would have had a huge game because when you play against better defenses and you're still able to run, that's the real determination. Like, bro, everybody's getting 130 yards on this defense. How much was this defense giving in coming into this game?
Oh, we talk about our defense.
No, Chicago. How many rushing yards was Chicago giving up when they coming in this game?
Oh, a lot. They already had given up over 1,000 yards on the season. They were tied for the worst. Them and Seattle had the same number of rushing yards given up, so they were tied for being the worst rushing defense in the NFL.
So guess what, man? I am excited and I'm gonna tell y'all this right here. That's why I said I was even telling y'all Malik Davis could probably have a good game if they gave him enough opportunities.
He looks pretty decent when he got the ball.
He did look pretty decent. But guess what? They let Malik Davis do the Zeke carrying, the in between the gaps. And I'm gonna tell y'all this right now, man. They don't stack the box when Tony Pollard's in there. I'm gonna tell you why. It's because you have the threat of pass. But I mean, this is the thing. Like, this is not one of those situations where you gotta neither one of these guys are going anywhere this season, at all. You know what I'm saying? At all. So it's like there's no reason, Brad, with the number one thing that we need to be preaching right now is that this. And all y'all folks that want to say Zeke is not explosive, bro, Zeke jumped over a grown-ass man last week and got 7 yards after that. Like, he literally jumped over a man. Like, jumped over a grown-ass man and kept running. That's not explosiveness.
So look, we're not even going to argue about.
Someone said Zeke is a shell of himself. While he's jumping over, you're going on timeout for that stupid. That's a dumb comment. There you go. Dumb comments get your 15 minutes in the slammer. Go ahead.
Yeah, we're not going to argue about whether or not Ezekiel Elliott is a good running back or Tony Pollard a good running back. There's no point. Listen, you can literally have Tony Pollard and Ezekiel Elliott on the field at the same time. Like, we are arguing about skill position players. If they are both good enough to be on the field, so it doesn't really matter. Because even today, Tony Pollard didn't get 30 carries. Like, when Ezekiel Elliott comes back, Ezekiel Elliott's going to get 15 to 16 carries like they normally do. Tony Pollard going to continue to get about 10, 11, 12, 14 carries. And it's going to be what it is. That is our rushing offense. They no longer believe in having a workhorse back.
And that's not even their offense. That's not even their offense because Tony Pollard got the exact amount of snaps. It's so funny. Tony Pollard got the exact amount of snaps Zeke gets, and Malik Davis got the exact amount of snaps Tony Pollard gets. Because
they didn't change it up.
They didn't change it up at all. So the Cowboys are not even trying to have that is their mind. Their mindset is a 1-2 back. That's their mindset going forward. And I'm gonna be honest with you. As much as I want the Cowboys to run the ball, good. Like, I'm just keeping it real. If you're going to be a run-first team playing on a 17-game season on an offensive line that's playing better, bro, you're going to need 2 running backs. You're going to need 2. Like, we're not trying to do this with one dude.
Right. Because think about it. What happens if either one of you guys get hurt? Because just like tonight.
Bro, you don't even got to get hurt, bro. You just got to say, what if you know what I'm saying? You play a defense that stacks the box, bro. Like, we've seen what happens to Tony Pollard when they stack the box. It's different.
I'm not even coming from that angle. It's just the point of you need both of these guys on the team because just like Ezekiel Elliott could not go, as Tony Pollard filled in, same thing. If Tony Pollard cannot go, you need Ezekiel Elliott and Malik Davis. You need multiple good players at the same skill position. Just like Noah Brown did not play today, but did we miss him? No, because we still had CeeDee Lamb, we still had Michael Gallup. We still have those great tantrum tight ends that we have. So we have other skilled pass catchers on the team to make up for the absence of somebody like Noah Brown, who has been playing pretty damn good this year. So that's the point. Like you can never have too much of a good thing. You can never have
Facts.
too much of a good thing. So like it's not even about the players at this point because along we put the players in position to be successful, like we can roll with it. Like we don't need to ask Tony Pollard to pass block. Just put him in when there's on the passing downs. When there's not a light box, let him go to work. When it's time to do the heavy lifting, put Ezekiel Elliott in the game. But people are talking like these guys can't coexist. Like these boys are at the end of the day, these guys are teammates, and this is really a brotherhood. They're rooting for each
Facts.
other. So why can't the fan base do the same?
Facts. And that's why I'm saying, like, literally, do you guys literally go open up a gift under Christmas, look at that gift, enjoy that gift, and then go throw that gift in the trash can and go open up another one? No, you don't. You just put the gift to the side. It's not that you don't want it. You're just going to open up this another one. Like, bruh, the goal is to have two. You know what I'm saying? The goal is always to have two. Like every movie that I've ever watched, the superhero always takes two guns. Why? Because you got two hands, bruh. You got two hands, bruh. You know what I'm saying? The O line. Let's talk about that O line today. O line looked actually pretty good today. Only gave up one sack. Dak, for the most part, was not pressured. Solid. The offensive line did their thing. Connor McGovern came out. We got to get an update on Connor McGovern. I don't know if he was hurt or what's going on with him, but I
I mean,
know.
I didn't even notice him going down because Peters came
Yeah,
in the
Jason.
field there fine.
Yeah, Jason Peters came in and definitely did his thing. Definitely did his thing. Um, I think let's talk about Odell, man. Well, actually, let's finish talking about let's finish talking about the offensive line. Then we'll talk about this. Do the Cowboys need a receiver? What is your thoughts on the offensive line as a whole tonight?
I mean, they've been playing well. Like you said, our quarterback wasn't really pressured. We were able to run for what 200 yards. I think we had a bunch of rushing offense. So we protected the quarterback. We were able to create running lanes. They really didn't have too many procedural miscues, if I'm not mistaken. I don't think we had a bunch of
Penalties.
penalties this game. So no, I think we did fine. I think they did fine. And of course they're playing more. They done played more games together. They're getting used to playing with each other. And that's really what you want out of your offensive line is to get those snaps, get that repetition, and to grow together. Because look, Tyler Smith is playing this position for the first time in the NFL. Connor McGovern was a career backup. Jason Peters just got here, so like you got a bunch of new pieces to that line, but yet still they've been playing pretty good. You can't really knock it, especially with how bad our pass pro have been in recent years. People forget we were a bottom tier team in pass block win percentage as a unit last year. So the fact that we're not giving up a ton of sacks, the fact that we're not giving up a whole bunch of pressures, it's a good thing.
Yeah. My boy says, he says, and I'm gonna tell y'all, overall, I'll say like this: I'm excited what the offensive line did because listen, I can like since Dak has come back, I have not seen him really on the ground in 2 weeks. That's all that matters.
In fact, we ran for 200 yards exactly. So that's
Like,
one of the reasons
I,
we were able to counteract the 240 from the Bears.
yeah, I have not really seen Dak on the ground a lot. So whatever they're doing, they're figuring it out, and I love it. And his hands not getting hit. You know what I'm saying? And his hands not getting hit.
True.
You know what I'm saying? So, whatever the offensive line is doing, they are figuring it out. You know what I'm saying? Offense, like, listen to me. We still had some things that we didn't do right today, and some things that could have been major blunders, like giving up 240 yards. If you're not running the ball as well, listen, if you're not up, there's no way you can beat a team giving up 240 yards, bro. If you're not consistently scoring. And I'm going to tell you this right now, the number one thing that saved us in that aspect, too, was the fact that this offense could score quickly. This offense today was scoring and they scored twice under 2 minutes. Like, and that you have to be able to do that, especially when the opposing team, because when you're running the ball, man, the Bears, bro, this was a perfect game plan for the Bears. We just had too many points.
Yeah,
Because
because look,
they
they scored
milked,
29 points.
bro, and they milked the hell out the clock, bro.
Imagine if our offense was struggling, how this game would have went.
Mm-hmm.
Easily would have lost this game. But Dak Prescott gave you 3 touchdowns by himself. Tony Pollard gave you 3 touchdowns. So like you got 6 touchdowns from your starting quarterback, and from your starter in this game, the running back position. So your backfield did a bunch of the heavy lifting for you. You didn't have
Well,
to listen. We didn't call Brett Maher name one time.
my boy says, all right, let's go. Hey, let's what else we got? Let's talk in these comments. He says, do you think Damon Clark can eventually take LVE's spot this year?
Not this year. I don't think there's enough time. He played well for this being his first NFL outing, but when you get into what LVE has to do as a middle linebacker, I think you need experience, and there is no substitute for experience at the middle linebacker position because he has athleticism, he has drive, and he was a natural middle linebacker in college, but he needs the reps before he can take over for Leighton Vander Esch. And I do not know how quickly he can develop. He's athletic enough of a player to play right now and go chase the ball. That's why they don't have him playing middle linebacker. Even when he was on the field, Leighton Vander Esch was still taking the majority of the middle linebacker snaps. They
Facts.
had him. They had him playing outside linebacker, so he could just see ball and go chase ball. And he made play. He tackled. He made a couple of tackles while he was out there, a couple of assists. But asking him to come in, fresh off of an injury, no real preseason, no real training camp. He was rehabbing that entire time. So to ask him to come in and be out there diagnosing plays for the middle linebacker spot, against veteran quarterbacks, because that's what we're going to eventually play in the playoffs when we make it to that point. That will be unfair to him. So I think next year he could probably take the job. I don't see them re-signing LBE, at least not to play middle linebacker. But
No.
next year I could see it because he'll have a whole off season. He'll have game reps playing in the NFL at this point. But like I don't see it this year. And that's not to take anything from Damone Clark because you saw the boy could obviously play, but you don't throw him to the sharks just yet, man. Let him swim in the water first. Let him learn how to backstroke and do all this other stuff before he got to go swim with the sharks.
That boy said, this boy said, those 240 rushing yards, those took time off my life, man.
Mine
Matt,
too.
mine too, bruh. Because I'm gonna tell you, the missed thing that there's a bunch of stuff that's not normal that happened in this game. What is normal is the Cowboys gave up a bunch of running yards. What's not normal is the Cowboys also scored on their first 4 drives offensively.
Mm-hmm.
Like
Remember,
we had some unknowns. Like that's never happened, bro. Today we scored on our first drive
we scored on our
all
first 4 drive.
year. All year.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
I think today we scored on our first opening drive, probably dating passes. We didn't score our first opening drive versus the 49ers. I know that for a fact.
Did we score on our first opening drive against the Bengals?
No. No, we did not. We didn't score on our open drive at all this year. Yiker. And then remember in the Rams, the defense scored.
Mm-hmm.
Defense scored twice before the offense even got on the field. Hey, shout out to
For
my
the
boy Drew Sal. Go ahead. What's up, my boy Drew Sal? Let's go. He says, do you see our coaches soon? Think Kellen Moore dipping help Cowboys new head coach? I don't even know, man. This is not, in order for Kellen Moore this year, because these wins are more team related wins. So it's like, and the defense is getting way more credit. Kellen Moore is not going to be on no hot recruiting trip after this year. Last year was different. He had the #1 scoring offense in football. We not that. You know what I'm saying? Now, if we can continue to do this, we might be able to.
Yeah.
And
Because
this
look,
and this being a what have you done for me lately league, I can see it happening.
oh, speaking of points, man, do you know between these 2 games, the Cowboys offense is now averaging 33 points a game in the 2 games since Dak Prescott has been back.
Yikes. Say that again.
So you factor in the 2 games, we're averaging 33 points a game. We scored 24 offensive points last week, and we scored 42 offensive points this week. So if you factor that in, we're averaging 33 points a game in the 2 games that Dak Prescott has been back. So
Yikes.
so
That's
I expect that to carry over. That's not an outlier.
Hey, that is what you call the Dak effect, man. That is what you call the Dak effect. Like, that's what you call the Dak effect. Listen to me, Chicago. I know a lot. Listen to me. I got a guy who says Chicago is top 4 in rushing, so I mean they're gonna do that. So what do we? So what do you guys expect when you play another team that can run the ball? Are we just gonna expect they're just gonna run 240 yards?
We listen. It doesn't matter what they top in.
It
They
don't
were
matter what they're good at. We
listen,
still gotta stop
they,
it.
they were good at not allowing points, and we scored 50. So that's not an excuse. Like they were good at not allowing teams to score points because they were the number 6 scoring defense in the NFL. And guess what? We went in here and scored. They need 50 points on them. So just because a team is good at something does not mean you have to fold under the pressure of that. Like we have to be better as a rushing defense. We came to this game as like the 20th ranked rushing defense. That is more on us than the Bears. But we played some teams that want to run the ball, but like we can't let everybody have career days. We can't let Saquon Barkley like an MVP against us. We can't let Justin Fields look like an MVP. We can't let Jalen Hurts look like an MVP. We can't let all these guys that want to run like they want to run look good against our defense just because that's what they do. We have to set the tone, and maybe we have to do more five down lineman sets, more five defensive lineman sets. Maybe we have to you know do different formations, heavier packages on obvious run situations. But we have to do something to stop the run, because I can't wait for the front office to make a move. I'm gonna have to see an adjustment of some kind because it's glaring. Because every team you see now is gonna keep trying to run the ball against us. We're gonna go and play Green Bay at home next week, and they got 2 good running backs.
Hey, hold up. Dumb comments is getting you 15 minutes in the box.
What they say this time?
No, I did nothing. Nothing. Dumb comments is getting you 15 minutes in the box. Go ahead. Hey, hold up real quick. Scrippo, what's up with you? Henny, earlier, West Coast talked about Jerry Jones saying he wants to do whatever it is to take to fix this thing. Do you think Jerry in the front office will try to be active in willing and dealing before the trade deadline, which is
When
in a day and a half?
I you know I believe so because as a Jerry Jones saying something like this, they are already looking at somebody.
Exactly.
That's
Oh my God, that's what I was thinking too. If Jerry
like
Jones is saying that, what he's really telling himself is, we about to go get whatever it is we were looking at this past weekend.
Yeah, because like you don't talk about doing something in the trade deadline that's in 2 days, and
And
you ain't
don't do
already did
something.
you already did your homework, and you
Yeah.
gotta remember this: when Jerry Jones talks, it seems like things happen. He was just talking about Dak Prescott being involved in the running game, and what happened? That man had a keeper in the red zone. He had a 25-yard run on a keeper. He ran another time. So they had 3 design run plays for Dak Prescott after Jerry Jones said something. So usually when Jerry Jones talks about something, that's either something that was already discussed in the coaches meetings, or they already have scouted some players. Like Jerry Jones is the kind of guy you gotta lie around. You don't want folks to know your business because Jerry Jones run his mouth a
Yeah.
lot.
And I think like when Jerry Jones said that, I think Jerry Jones was talking to the fans. I think he was also talking to the Cowboys front office, like, yo, we about to do what we got to do. Like, you know what I'm saying? Whatever was holding us up last week or whatever we was talking about, reason why we don't want to do this or don't want to do that, we're gonna fix it. We're gonna fix this. Because I'm gonna tell you this right now: to give up 240 yards at your house, bro, that's a 400-yard game at that in Chicago, bro. Because you got to think like this: they would have been running with the crowd behind their ass, bro. You
Real
can't
talk.
give up 240 yards to yourself. I mean, at your house, bro.
No,
If you're giving up 240 at your own house, bro, you have no chance of stopping the run on the road. Where teams want to do that. Like,
Mm-hmm.
this team is built to do it right now. This is the Dallas Cowboys year, Jerry. This is as close as you're going to get to 2016. Milk this stuff. Fix this team. Fix whatever holes you got to do. Whatever you think that can hinder you from getting to your goal, fix it. And I'm going to tell you the dopest part about this year is this. You have money to do it.
Mm-hmm. You got the money, you got the resources. You're not a team that's trying to position themselves to get a quarterback. So you can go and spend the assets you need because you already got guys on your team that you need to pay. So there's not even an issue. You already got your guys. You already got your starting quarterback. You got your running back. You think you got your left tackle. So any hole you need to fill, you can do it expeditiously and not worry about it. Because look, we're trying to play for the postseason at this point. We there's no other teams. There's not that many teams with 6 wins as it is. We have like a 80% chance to go to the playoffs right now. Even if we don't win the division, we still have an 80% chance to go to the playoffs. So if
Yeah,
you can
that's
make
hey,
a
that's
if you can make a move, if you can make a move to improve your team for the postseason, all you gotta do is get in. The 49ers were a wild card, went to the NFC Championship game. Hell, the Bengals were one of number one seed or anything. They only won 10 games. They went to the Super Bowl. So all you gotta do is get into the tournament.
yeah. He says, and I'm gonna tell you this right now, man. Like, mindset needs to be fixing your team, man, to do whatever you got to do to keep it. And I'm going to tell you another reason why we also got to get a middle linebacker. And I think Malcolm Smith is a great name. Malcolm Smith, a guy who was here last couple years ago and who is currently a free agent. That means he's roaming around there doing nothing right now. He would be a great guy to get in here because he has a good mind at middle linebacker and he allows everybody to slide over. I'm going to tell you another reason why I want to get a real middle linebacker in here is because these safeties are not going to last a full season, bruh. Bruh, there was a moment today. Malcolm Smith didn't retire. Did he retire? He didn't retire.
Not from the last time I checked.
He's still listed as a free agent though.
I don't think he publicly said. No, he
Yeah,
just said he is currently a free agent. I don't think he retired. He just
yeah,
played for the Browns last year.
yeah. I was going to say, yeah, he's not no free. Yeah, he was still on the free agent list too.
Hmm.
But yeah, and he's a former Dallas Cowboy, bruh.
Yeah,
Like, and he's a former Dallas Cowboy.
he just played 30. He just played 30 games for the Browns in the last
Yo,
2 years.
Google works, y'all. Don't think, just Google it. I don't want nobody else thinking he did something when you can just Google it. You know what I'm saying? Jamie Collins is also a free agent. Ray Mack, what Ray Mack gave us that name. What you think about that, Ray Mack? Why you like Jamie Collins? Throw it in the comment box. You know what I'm saying? Ty Bond said we could sign him for cheap. We did that already. We could do it again. Malcolm Smith should have never left Dallas, bruh. He should have never left Dallas.
Also, Jamie Collins already signed back with the New England Patriots, so he is off the table.
That's what I was thinking. Jamie Collins, he got a love-hate relationship with the the goddamn the Steelers, not the Steelers, the Patriots is like that's like his old gal. You know what I'm talking about? Like, they break up, they get mad, she throw all this stuff out the house. Get the hell out of here. You ain't nothing. You want to do something. You cheating motherfucker. I can't stand you. And then you know what she do? Like all of them, she take him right back every time, y'all. She take him right back. Like every time she take him right back, y'all. You know what I'm saying? They got a love-hate relationship out there. You feel me?
Mm-hmm. I agree with
Uh,
that.
All right, let's go. Joe, he says he probably overweight and out of shape. Don't say that. Listen, we just not gonna hate on somebody and we don't know. You know what I'm saying? This is a professional athlete that wants to play football. I would doubt that he's overweight and out of shape.
No,
You talking
these folks' body is their livelihood. Like
Yeah.
folks be out the game. He may not be in football shape, but he's in shape. He's in shape. This like they had to ramp up a guy like Jason Peters, who was a free agent. He was in shape but wasn't in football shape. It's probably the same thing with Malcolm Smith. Because even if you look at a guy like Dez Bryant, who's been out the league for like a year or two, that man is still in good shape. Like these boys ain't just going to they rooms and eating Twinkies.
Yeah, and you got to see it like at this level, it's more. They're in more like football shape. Now, I'm gonna say this: football shape is a difference. Playing shape and football shape is two different things. You have to actually be playing to get into football shape, right? But it's
Mm-hmm.
like he's not like fat and overweight. No, that doesn't happen to a professional athlete in like 4 months. That don't happen like that.
You know.
You know what I'm saying? Too, there's you'll stay in weight, you'll stay in shape just off the routine, but Game shape is two different things. That's two different things. But I think any athlete, and you got to say it like this, man. Like we about to not play no football for 14 days. So no matter who you sign, hopefully you get them in here tomorrow. They have a whole 2 weeks to get acclimated, and they should hit the ground running. You know what I'm saying? They should hit the ground running. They're gonna have a week to get ready and a week to get acclimated with this defense, man. So that's, and I'm not gonna lie, Jerry Jones. After Jerry Jones said what he
Oh,
said today, there's no way they don't bring somebody in here. What's up?
LVE do got a forced fumble.
They gave it to him.
Remember the Micah Parsons touchdown? Remember, he the
They
one that
gave,
forced the ball out.
it don't look like they credited it to LVE though. They didn't credit it. I don't see it being credited enough to LVE though.
He definitely wanted to knock the ball out. Let's see. Let me pull my boy up. See, they gave my guy his stats. And just like they went back and reversed it for let's see here. They say they got him for 8 tackles, 4 assists. They got him for a forced fumble. He got one forced fumble. Yeah. So his stat line was 8 tackles, 4 assists, 1 forced fumble.
Yeah, and he did most of that from the middle, from the outside linebacker position too. That's the LVE you guys know right there. That's the LVE you guys know right there.
He's still a good outside linebacker. I just don't think he should play middle.
And that's why my video that I made the other day, I said LVE does not suck. He's just not a middle linebacker.
So we've been saying though, like he's been playing out of position.
Think about this. All the plays that we're thinking about LVE, which direction is he going? He's going
straight
forward.
to the ball.
He's going to the ball, bruh. LVE is cool if he's going to the ball. Like, we don't even, listen to me, we don't even want to get rid of LVE. I simply want to put him on just go to the right. That's it. Go to the right. And think about this. You done already played 7, 8 games, so bruh, he gonna probably make it through the season, man. Come on, LVE. I'm not gonna. You know what I'm saying? But like, listen to me. You know, if they can get another, and I'm gonna tell you another reason why I also believe you need to get a middle linebacker, because you need to train the next guy, bruh. Because right now nobody even knows how to play middle linebacker. You need an example on the field of this is what we want in the middle linebacker to do. See what he's doing? That's what you need to do. Right, everybody out there is learning. Even Damon Clark, he's a middle linebacker by trait, but he's not an NFL middle linebacker, and they did not even play him at middle linebacker today.
Yeah, he played outside too.
Yeah, he played every snap. He was on the outside, and that's why I say miss me with the Jabril Cox stuff, because they didn't put Damon Clark at middle line. But Jabril Cox could have did the same thing Damon Clark did today, but there's a reason why they didn't put him there. Also, I'm gonna tell you this: Damon Clark looked bigger, bro. That dude looks big. Like, he don't look linebacker big. He looked like a running back low key, but he bigger than Jabril Cox. Chad says, just give Damon Clark more playing time. That's your linebacker. No, it's not. We don't. No.
He's our linebacker in the next couple of years. He's not our linebacker for this year.
Not middle linebacker for this year. No.
Yeah. Look, he had a decent stat line. He had a solo tackle. He had 5 assists. But like, he has to grow into that role. He has to grow. So like, there's only so much on the job training that this man can do. Because he's gonna struggle. You just put him out there at middle linebacker. So he needs more time. He needs to keep playing. He needs a whole off season. He needs a preseason, and then we can talk about this next year, see how he develops. But like right now, when I'm trying to go win the Super Bowl, when I'm trying to go win postseason games, I can't put that man out there.
Nah, not right linebacker.
Nah. If we were a team that was that had no postseason aspirations, sure, play them, let them grow into it. Just like the Steelers are playing a quarterback that's not ready. They just try and let him get the reps to grow into it. But they don't plan to do anything this year. We got one of the best defenses in football, and we're 6-2. We're playing for the postseason. We can't just have the Damon Clark out here learning on the job.
We have different expectations.
We got much different expectations. We cannot live through his growing pains, because we're still in line to win the East and get the number 1 seed, because the number 1 seed is going to come out of the NFC East just based off of record. So we cannot let anything cost us any of these games. We're really gonna have to win out almost to catch up to the Eagles.
Yeah,
So
and we still got to play them too.
we still got to play them. So we can't let you know growing pains for our middle linebacker cost us a game because they give up a game sealing run, or they're out of place on on a quarterback keeper, or they're not in the passing lane when they need to when they drop back in coverage. I need my middle linebacker on point.
Yeah. And I need a guy that knows how to play middle linebacker already. I don't need anybody else that's learning. I don't want to turn anybody into linebacker. We're middle linebacker. We're already trying to do that. Like, we're already trying to do that. We need a guy that has already proven to be a middle linebacker and that he can do it. I also like that boy Devin White from the Buccaneers. I don't know if they'll let him go, but I like the Devin White kid from the Buccaneers. Every time we play him, that boy be in the middle just reading him. He's a real ass. I'll take him over all the guys that we've named, to be honest with you. And I think he'd be cheaper than I think he would be cheaper than Raekwon. They gonna fleece you for Raekwon, especially with Jerry Jones saying he don't give a damn what it costs. That was a good thing for the fans, but not for you trying to actually buy something, because everybody he was talking to was like, "Oh really? Oh really?"
So what's up with that first then, Jerry? They gonna pull his card immediately. What's up with that first, boy?
Yeah, but exactly. Yeah, I'm 100% with you on Henny. When he said that he's willing to do whatever he has to do, bro, they already have something they're trying to do. They're already trying, and this game was just determined of, is it worth it? This game had to have shown that the Cowboys got to do something. Hey, you guys, if you haven't already, make sure you guys hit that star button. Top star giver today is going home with an autographed Michael Gallup jersey. Top star giver today is going home with an autographed Michael Gallup jersey. Top star giver today so far is at 11,400 stars. Appreciate you guys for hitting that star button. My boy says Raekwon is a member of the Wu-Tang Clan. Who are you talking about? The dude's name is Rose Quan. I don't know who you talking about, bro. I was talking about Raekwon Smith from the damn Chicago Bears. Philip says, "LO, we can't get Devin White, fam. Why not? Why not? Why can't we? Did the Buccaneers win today?
They didn't play, did they? No,
Or they got to buy?
They already played this week. They played the Ravens on Thursday Night Football.
Oh yeah, and they lost, right?
Yes.
Okay. He says,
So hey, Falcons are leading that division now.
The Falcons are?
Yeah, they got a game. Because they're 4-4, and the Bucks are only 3-5.
So how did everybody fare? So everybody in the NFC East won today, right?
No, the Giants lost.
The
Giants lost.
Oh yeah, the Giants lost. The Giants lost.
Oh wait, what's second in the division?
We should be.
We are second in the division because we got the head-to-head. We got the head-to-head. Yeah, we got the head-to-head. So we're second in the division now. We jumped up. So we're actually going to be a higher seeding if it ended today. So that's always good. And plus, I don't think the Giants can come into Dallas and beat us to take it back. So
yeah, so and that's a good place to be, man, because you still got the Eagles on the horizon. I don't know if the Giants are coming down. I ain't really watched the game today, so I got to go look at it. I'm also the midgets lost. Yeah, I know they're the ones that hit my ticket. You know what I'm saying? I needed them to stay under 40. I hit on that. That was my last hit. So salute to the Giants for putting 1,700 in West Coast in a Cowboy pocket. You feel me? Hey, shout out to the Giants for putting 1,700 in a Cowboy pocket. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? I bet on $20 too. $20. I'm cheap. I am cheap, y'all. I am cheap. $20 for 1,700. Give it to me all day. Let's go. He says White did not play well as of Thursday night, so probably can get him for cheaper. I mean, he's probably being asked to do a lot in their defense. He's going to be playing with Micah Parsons, DeMarcus Lawrence, and all these other dudes. So anybody that we get, as long as they're better with LVE, they're going to naturally go up a little bit because they're not playing with a defense as good as our defense. So any middle linebacker that you get in here should play better as long as he's a true middle linebacker.
That's the thing. Is Devin White a true middle linebacker?
We better have something ready. San Francisco got Darius Sanders acting a fool. NY Giants are trash. They're going to start losing. Okay, I received that. I need the Giants to lose after they beat the Eagles, though, because we do need them to beat them one time. Gore says, I said it at my job. He said, I said at the job, Giants will lose. Okay, good job for you, man. Boy, at the job of predicting stuff. Appreciate you. NY Giants are trash. They're going to start losing. I received that too. Hey, Henny, man, what else was some things you want to talk about tonight, man? We talked about Dak. Let's talk about these tight ends real quick, man. What is your thoughts on these tight ends, man? Henny shot out there, Ferguson out there balling, and Dalton Schultz looking like he got that old thing back.
Hey, we were saying all year.
Can I say something? Is it true that a tight end? You should write these articles. A tight end is a Dak Prescott's best friend, bruh.
Dak Prescott is a tight end's best friend because he gets them paid.
Oh, there you go. That's what I meant to say. That's what I meant to say, bruh.
Well, yeah, it works both ways. But yeah, a tight end. Oh, you play with the Dallas Cowboys, you can get a bag. But look, Dalton Schultz. You can say he shouldn't have signed it or not. He getting $10 million. He got $10 million just for this year to show up.
X.
To show up. So like, yeah, you get paid. Because look, Blake Jarwin got paid. Dalton Schultz, he had to get franchise tag at $10 million. He was balling. So like, you think about these tight ends, like, man, they all look good when Dak Prescott plays with them. Jason Witten, like he was already established, but he still had he still had great years with Dak Prescott.
Hey, he got a final check to go play for the Raiders and do nothing.
Mm-hmm. Then came back to us and was still productive, even though for only like half a season he actually showed up. But the point is, like, Dak Prescott's going to target the tight ends because they're always open. They're always open. They're close to the line of scrimmage. Like he's going to take advantage of that. They're really hard matchups because like they got the size advantage against defensive backs, and they're too fast for linebackers most of the times. So like it's always good to exploit that kind of matchup, and Dak Prescott does that on a consistent basis. But yeah, man, like I think our tight end group is actually better than our wide receiving group from top to bottom. Because look, Dalton Schultz last year was looked at as a top 10 player at his position. Now he's been playing through a knee injury this year, but he looked like his old self today. Ferguson, he looked damn good. Hendershot looked good. Both of them guys got touchdowns on the year. So like your entire tight end room has contributed to the offense in a major way. Like we still got guys in the receiving room that's not even playing. Turpin ain't caught a pass for us. Jalen Tolbert ain't caught a pass for us. So when you look top to bottom, like you got to say the tight end group is your best skill group, at least compared to the wide receivers. You might be able to make an argument for your running back room, but for what your tight ends give you, yeah. And look, we run so much 12 personnel, we need a good group of tight ends.
You need 3 too. You don't need 2. We are in 12 personnel so much that you need 3 tight ends. And I'm gonna tell you this right now: we
need 4 because everybody's a backup. Is gonna run that much 12.
That's fact. The other guy can just be on special teams. And I'm gonna tell you this, man. One thing I like about nothing about this tight end room, but one thing I like about these like Dalton Schultz, bro. Like everybody wants to get rid of Dalton Schultz next. Dalton Schultz bro. Listen to me. If Dalton Schultz is gonna be blocking the way he's gonna be blocking the way he blocked today, bro, he is getting paid. He is getting paid, bro. Like if Dalton Schultz is gonna be blocking the way he blocked today consistently like that, bro, he's gonna get paid. He's gonna get paid.
That's an improved aspect of his game.
Yeah, that's the reason why you didn't give him the bag. Like, listen, if he was blocking like that, Dalton would be on a contract right now. The reason they didn't give him the bag is because the coaching aspect. I mean, from the blocking aspect. If you're telling me that he can do that along with what he did today, bro, Dalton's going to get paid from the Dallas Cowboys. The Cowboys aren't going to let him walk out of here. They're not going to. Craig says, I saw Diggs today backing up instead of coming up and making the tackles. Diggs did a good job today tackling. It was third in tackling from the cornerback position, and they were solo tackles.
Yep. And when you think about it, man, Diggs had an interception wiped off by a bogus roughing the passer call. So Diggs really should have had a bigger gain than he did. But they did him dirty. They did us dirty as a whole with some of these penalties. But I'm not going to even harp on the referees. Like the referees are bad.
Yeah, man. And I'm gonna tell you, holding calls just don't exist on the Dallas Cowboys. Like we just don't get them, bro. Like we just do not. We don't get holding calls. Like we just don't get them, bro. I would tell you that freaking Micah Parsons is probably the most held player in all of football. He does not get calls, bro. They are giving him the Shaquille O'Neal treatment.
Too
Like,
good.
like you're too good, bro. We're not giving you a foul. Shut up. What are you talking about? He hacked you. You're 7'9", Shaq. Deal with it. Tell him
you broke his ribs when you went up for the dunk.
off him telling me he fouled you, telling he fouled you on the damn dunk. Shaq, what else he supposed to do, Shaq? You're 7'9".
You pulled down the rim, damn it.
Give us a break, Shaq. Give us a break, Shaq. You know what I'm saying? That's how the referees, bro. The referees was too scared. They was feeling too sorry for everybody that was getting dominated by him. That they was, oh no, I'm not gonna throw that, man. Come on, what is he supposed to do, Micah Parsons? You're too damn fast. What is he supposed to do? We're gonna get a sack on every play. Come on, man. Come on, bro. We're gonna get a sack on every play. Come on, man. Come on now. Micah Parsons is getting a Shaq treatment, bro. He's just too good. The referees just be like, yeah, man. No, he had to do that. There's no way in hell he could have. No way. You know what I'm saying? How about Wilson? Elliott? Donovan Wilson's been fired. He's been hot flames for a long time. And I'm tired of the holding calls, bro. Yeah, I know. Me too. I just listen to me. Holding calls and penalties happen, but they just got to be called fairly. It's the only thing we're really asking. Like, if you're gonna call penalties on everything, call it on everything both ways. That's it. Like, both of us should be walking out like, damn, I hate them referees. Why are we only the team that's always walking out of here like, damn, I hate these referees? You know what I'm saying? Like, that's the only thing I'm asking. Like, if you're going to be in the business of screwing, let's screw. Everybody needs to get screwed.
Dang. So, hey, shout out to the defense, though, man. We added to our sack totals. We're still the leading team in sacks on the year. We have 33. We have 1, 2, 3, 4. We have 5 guys with at least 3 sacks on our team. Micah Parsons, Dorrance Armstrong, DeMarcus Lawrence, Dante Fowler, and shout out to Donovan Wilson, who had 3 sacks on the year.
On the season. Get paid, young nigga, get paid. Get paid, young nigga, get paid. Get paid, young nigga, get paid. No matter what you do, you get the money, man. Get paid, young nigga, get paid.
Look at all these players that contributed, man. Look at all the guys that contributed. Trusty Golston got a sack. Neville Gallimore, Jordan Lewis, J-Ron Kurz, LBE even got a sack, boy.
Bro, I'm going to tell you this right here, man. Cowboys, listen, they ain't going to trade Dorrance Armstrong, but, man, they should, bro. Dorrance Armstrong and a first-round pick will get you whatever you need to do to fix this defense, I promise you. And think about this, bro. You got explosive plays, and you still got Sam Williams coming back, bro. Like, you still got Sam Williams coming back next week. Dante Fowler, you're for sure losing him. Like, he about to go get a stupid bag. Dante is playing for a bag. Someone has told me, hey, man, there's a bag of money out there, and if you do this right here, you're going to definitely go get it. Tony Pollard was not doing RB1 work today. No, he was not. He was not pass blocking. No, he was not. He was running forward. I love you, NFZs, but no, he wasn't doing that. But I'm going to tell you this right here. Your offensive coordinator didn't make him do running back things. He didn't make him do that. Tony Pollard didn't pick up no blitz today. You know what I'm saying? And I'm going to tell you this right now. We were running the ball so much they couldn't really. The Chauncey Golston flag, man, there's a lot of – it's amazing the BS calls that we get called on us and the calls that we don't get. Like that mess is ridiculous. And I'm going to tell you this right now. Jerry Jones, I mean, listen, all you can do is just make a stink about it because you don't want to play like that to burn you in the playoffs. That's it. And I'm going to tell y'all this right now. Because referees do not want to give us flags, bro, we always have to be playing the score. You know what I'm saying? Exactly, Lucky. Lucky summed it up exactly. What Fowler's is doing what he's supposed to do. He is just chasing a bag. Dante Fowler's the contract he's about to get next year will be the last contract he probably gets in the NFL, and he is definitely going after it.
True. Yep. The contract you get around when you're 30, that's it.
Benny says Tony Pollard was drafted for his speed and versatility, exactly, and that's not a RB1. You know what I'm saying? That's not an RB1. And I'm going to tell y'all this right now. Tony Pollard don't even want to be a running back 1. You want to know why? Because he's not going to have the stats to get paid like a running back 1. Like, all y'all folks out here, Tony Pollard in the background like, no. Tony Pollard, I'm going to ask you this, Beanie, because you like the biggest Tony. I told you. Who do you think Tony Pollard wants to get paid like? He's not getting paid like a Zeke because nobody's getting paid like Zeke at all. So you think he wants to get paid like a backup running back, or you think he wants to get paid like a slot, like Debo Samuels just got paid? Because, bro, when you go pay Tony Pollard, you're not paying him for just that. You got to think, if Tony Pollard goes to another team, he's going to be their 3-down back. So a team is going to take that in consideration. There's a lot of stuff that Tony Pollard is not required to do. Whether it's because he can't do it or he doesn't do it as well, it doesn't matter. They're not requiring him to do that. So you got to take that in consideration. A team is going to think about that. Why? Because another team is not going to have a Zeke on the team that can just stand out there and pass. They're not going to do that. He said the Eagles will pay him if Jerry. I hope so. Because if that's, we're going to blitz the hell out of Tony Pollard and he's going to give up 5 sacks. I'm just keeping it real because that's what he's giving up this year. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to my boy Deron Bland. Shout out to Deron Bland. Absolutely balled today. Jordan Lewis, I don't know, man. I don't know. It's going to be good to have Jordan Lewis back toward the end because, listen, that fourth receiver, guess what? You know that touchdown that was given up by that touchdown that was given about Kelvin Joseph? If Jordan Lewis is playing, Kelvin Joseph's not playing. He's not in the game because that would have been Deron Bland on him because Deron Bland is the fourth corner. But because Jordan Lewis is not here, Deron Bland is playing third, which then did what? That pulled Kelvin Joseph into the fourth cornerback position. He's not ready.
No, not at all. So all the folks saying, all the folks saying that Anthony Brown finna lose his job, the Joseph.
No, he's not.
Nope.
No, he's not.
He came in for Anthony Brown and immediately gave up a touchdown.
Immediately. No, he's not ready. No, he's not ready. So when Jordan Lewis come back, they'll probably put it back in the same what it was. Jordan Lewis will probably go back to the slot. Deron Bland will probably go back to your fourth because guess what? You need him, bro. Almost every offense is going to have at least 3 to 4 passing threats on the field.
And this is the thing, Lewis is probably not coming back this season, so we'll probably have to go and to see what we can do about a fourth corner. He probably not on the team because Joseph need to stick with special teams right now. Maybe give it a try again next year, but not hell no. Like you said, we got too many aspirations to having anybody just coming in and giving up a touchdown at the drop of a hat. He did not challenge the receiver's release or anything. He just let him get across his face and caught a touchdown right there in the end zone.
That's called a free release, son. That will get your ass sat down on my defense all the time because there is never a time that a person runs across your face, that runs in front of you, and you do not get a hand on him. Because even if he don't slow down, you slow him down for the next person. Like Cowboys, and also I'm going to tell you these corners, they got to start doing some redirecting, man. Like, freaking get a hand on these dudes, bruh. Like, Kelvin Joseph was burnt from the go because he did not get a hand on him at all. He let a dude do a slant route, go across the field, and didn't touch him. Just didn't touch him. Then he caught the ball at the top of the route. So you saw the whole route. He hadn't even got the ball yet. Bruh, when are you going to close in on him?
Dude, Josh Allen is having a very sloppy ass game. They're still getting the breaks off him.
Like, you know what I mean? Like, when are you gonna close that space, man? You gotta close that space. That's why it's called no free release. When a corner goes across your body, man, you get your hand out there and slow his ass down, bruh. Like, you gotta do that, man. But hey, man, we've been on here for what is it, an hour? I don't even know. Let me see.
It's been a minute.
I appreciate y'all for tuning in, man. We about to get up out of here, man. I appreciate everybody for tuning in. It's your boy West Coast, man. I will be live later on. Actually, not later on. I will be live tomorrow. I'll be live tomorrow, man. Oh, I've been on here for an hour and 43 minutes, almost 2 hours. Let's go. Hey, let's go. Let's finish this up. Anybody questions? Let's do some questions before we get out of here. How do you guys feel about going into bye week? Questions. Also, let's also do, make sure if you haven't already, hit that star button. Top star giver today is going home with an autographed Michael Gallup jersey. Miss Cortez says she received her jersey. That's what I'm talking about. Our defense is bad. But we still have a top 5 defense. Our run defense is bad, but we still have a top 5 defense. I know, Beanie, that is an oxymoron. That is a super oxymoron.
But hey, that's part of life. Look, like this is like with the Bears.
But hey, but I'm gonna tell you, but Henny, I'm gonna say this though. There's too many games in front of you, and there's too much money, and there's too much trade deadline for you not to try to fix it though.
Oh yeah, we're gonna definitely try to fix it. But like hell, stuff like that happens all the time. Stuff like that happens all the time. You're good at one facet of the game, and you're horrible at another part of it. Just like there's teams with literally bad offenses and great defenses. It's just one part of our defense is great, and the other part needs some work.
Yeah,
But
Mastermind said bye week's coming at the perfect time. Absolutely, the defense needs a break.
defense needs a yeah.
No,
We had a bunch of guys missing.
he says, why would you want to put DeMarcus Lawrence at nose tackle? You just signed Hankins and you have Quentin Bohannon. Both them dudes play really good today. DeMarcus Lawrence is fine where he's at. Like they're fine where they're at. You need the linebacker. Your
Yeah,
defensive
Hankins and Bohannon just need more time together.
Exactly. The 700 club need more time together. Do we need another receiver? I don't believe we need another receiver. This was the game that I wanted to see to kind of tell me I don't believe we need another wide receiver. I believe that you're fine with what you have right now. I believe, can you make this wide receiving core better? Yes, you can. You can make it better. Odell Beckham Jr. would make this wide receiver core better, and it wouldn't even hurt you. It wouldn't cost. I mean, it might cost you some money, but money is is not bad. You know what I'm saying? Like you will get more money next year. But I'm saying like this: I don't want to add a wide receiver on this team before we add a middle linebacker. If you add a wide receiver on this team before you add a middle linebacker on this team, you are wrong. Now, if you add a middle linebacker and then you go get Odell Beckham, shit, I ain't tripping.
Mm-hmm. And
You know
look, you can wait to add Odell because that's not a trade. You can add a free.
Go ahead.
You can add a free agent at any point of the season. You can add a free
and I'm
agent.
gonna tell you this: I 100% believe that Odell Beckham really does not want to sign until after around November 15th ish, 10ish. I don't think he wants to sign right now anyway. I don't think he wants to sign right now. He was always projected to sign after November 15th. I think that's when he's gonna sign. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't think like so. Listen, Odell's gonna be a late year sign like he did with the Rams. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I say I mean, my boy Spooky can save me. He says the way Dak distributed the ball, we don't need a wide receiver, but it would help. Tight ends got work today. Exactly. You're absolutely right, Spooky. That's the same way I'm thinking. Like, could we add a wide receiver? Yeah, because we got the money. You could do it. And it would help. And it would improve some stuff. But I'm saying like this: the priority needs to be linebacker, period. Andre says, hey, man, I'm answering questions. Make sure you guys hit that super chat and make sure you guys hit that stars. We kind of fell off on stars a little bit. Can we, hey, we are at 15,000. Can we get to 20,000? We're about 5,000 stars away. We're about 5,000 stars away. Hit that star button. Appreciate all of y'all serving on the super chat, too. He says, I think someone else will grab Odell if we wait. I think the Rams are going to get him, keep it real. I think the Rams were always going to get him, but I think the Rams are like, why pay? If you're a team and you know Odell Beckham can't play right now, why pay him? Why have him on your team? Like, I don't think anybody wants Odell Beckham till they know for sure they don't have to pay for him to get recovered. Because think about this. If he was still on the Rams, they would be paying him to get what? Better. They'd be paying him for nothing. He's not playing. Danny says, how is Damon Clark neck gonna feel in the morning? We don't know. We'll see.
Hopefully it feel fine. But he was out there running. Moving around. He was involved in 6 tackles. So it could have been hindering him too bad. And that's a beautiful thing. He came right in and helped with 6 tackles. That's beautiful for a young linebacker.
Instantly. You know what I'm saying? Devin says we need another cornerback. I don't think we need another cornerback because, well, this is the thing, man. Your worst corner right now is your 4th corner. If your quarterback is getting to the 4th corner, that means that them other dudes is playing their job, and it's just I mean, you got to find somebody to pick on. You know what I'm saying? That's just what it is. You got to find somebody to pick on. When Jordan Lewis comes back, I think you'll be fine at the cornerback position. I think you're fine now. Kelvin Joseph, that was the most he's played as far as a rotational corner all season. Like, Kelvin Joseph has primarily been on special teams. You know what I'm saying? So, they'll watch the film and they'll look at it and they got 2 weeks to prepare for it. I think you'll be all right on corner. I don't think I necessarily need to make a move on corner.
And then when you think about it, Israel is a tweener. He was a corner his entire career, in college. and he still is a coverage safety at this point in his career. So like, if you can't, if Joseph can't handle it, they can slide him over there.
And you also signed Kendall Shefford. Remember him? Signed him to
Yeah,
the practice squad last week.
and he's a
He's
veteran.
a veteran. He's a veteran.
He's not great, but like I don't need you to be a world beater as a veteran guy, as a veteran fourth corner. Then all else fair, you got C.J. Goodwin as your emergency cornerback. So like
Yes.
I don't think we need another corner.
Nah, I don't even think. Yeah, I think you're fine with corner, and you are gonna get Jordan Lewis back. Like this defense is gonna get Jordan Lewis back. The Dallas Cowboys offense is gonna get Tyron Smith back. So there's gonna be some minor. You're still gonna get James Washington. I'm not a big fan of him, but hey, you know what I'm saying. I don't think I don't think this wide. I don't think we need a wide receiver though. I don't. I think there's a lot of other things that we could get. Middle linebacker is number one. Are you hearing something about Cedric Wilson coming back to Dallas? No.
I ain't heard nothing about that. I would
Cowboys
take him though.
yeah, but the Cowboys ain't going to pay him what they paid him. I think Cedric Wilson is like a $7 million wide receiver right now.
Unless Miami gonna take some of that hit. Now, if
And for him
Miami
to go,
takes if they take some of that contract, then yeah, maybe.
I doubt it because he's going back to the original team he left. Why would Miami help us? Like, why would they help us? They haven't even got through a full year with him. I would think they would want him to at least try to, prove to him that they didn't make a mistake in signing them. And they had to have known Cedric Wilson was not going to get a lot of carries. Receptions, considering you guys went and got Tyreek Hill. So they had to have been, you know what I mean? My center actually played well. Your center has some nice blocks today.
Yeah, he a good run blocker. His issue is in the passing game. But when you get Tyler Biotis going forward and hitting guys, he's fine at that. He was a top 10 rated run blocker last year. So that's why I always felt we could run the ball. We had three guys on our offensive line that were ranked top 10 at their position in run blocking. Tyler Smith was rated top 10 at tackles as a run blocker. Biotis was rated top 10 at centers as a run blocker. Martin was rated top 10 as a guard as a run blocker. So like we got plenty of guys that we had plenty of guys on this roster that are good at run blocking, and Tyler was one of them. He just needs to be better in handling power in the passing game. But other than that, he been playing pretty well.
Yeah, and a correction, Lewis is done. I
Yeah,
thought
he
the
done for
Cowboys.
the season.
Yeah, I thought I didn't know the Cowboys officially put him on IR. They did. So yeah, he's done. So yeah,
I still, cause we're talking about a fourth. We're talking about a fourth
Yeah,
corner.
I'm still gonna rock with. I'm still gonna rock with him.
And you got to
I'm still gonna
remember
rock with him.
the road that
Round pick.
Jordan Lewis had is being filled great by Darren Bland. Darren Bland played his ass off today. So like we're talking about a fourth cornerback. How many teams actually have a good fourth receiver?
Yeah, but man, we just don't need no quarterback that can get to his fourth receiver. That's what we don't need.
Look, like I said, like I trust Israel. I don't trust Joseph, but look, Israel probably could have played cornerback on any other team except for us. We just had too much depth there. Look, that's what he naturally is a 6'4" corner. They moved him to safety cause.
I
And
think
look,
he's more of a safety than in the corner too. To be honest, keep it real with you.
yeah, I think they probably need to switch roles. Israel should go back to playing corner, and then I think Joseph will make a good safety because he has ball skills, he has speed, but like his technique is a little off to be trying to play cornerback.
Thanks. West Coast Football in America was reporting that. Reporting what? What was it? Let me know what they was reporting. OG Vincent. Well, we need Hunt from the Browns. Nah, I think you good. Cowboys is good. That's right. Number one thing that's needed right now is a middle linebacker. That is what's going to listen. You get a middle linebacker right now, it's going to change. It's going to help your offense. You get a middle linebacker right now, it's going to help your offense. You want to know why? Because your offense is going to play less. You want to know why? Because your defense is going to be able to make plays and do things like that. Not even going to play less. They're going to have more opportunity. That's what I meant to say. They're going to have more opportunities. You know what I'm saying? And that's what all it's about, man. And again, and think about this. Now you have, Dak is rolling the way we always know him to be. You don't want to waste this because of one position, man. The position of need is middle linebacker. And I'm going to tell you this right now. Daddy Jerry's going to do something about it. Daddy Jerry's, I got faith in Jerry, man. He going to do something. You don't make a statement like that after a win saying that you're going to do whatever you got to do to fix that, bro. Listen, you don't make a statement like that after a win. You don't make that statement after a win.
Well, King, like to start the season, we had good depth of corner because Diggs was an All-Pro, but you forget Anthony Brown was coming off a season where he was one of the highest graded coverage corners in the football. Because just in 2021, he was one of the highest graded coverage corners. Then Jordan Lewis had been playing well up to that point. So like we had three solid starting corners coming into the season. Then we added guys like Darren Bland, and we added guys like Israel, and so on and so forth. Then you still had Kelvin Joseph. So they had coming to the season. They had good depth. Now AB has been up and down this year. I'm one of the main guys that defend AB. He hasn't had one of his best seasons, but he still has been serviceable. And then Jordan Lewis, he was up and down too, but Darren Bland is playing his ass off right now at that nickel spot. So yeah, we had plenty of depth at corner. Like we can't have all pros all the way across all the way across the board at cornerback.
Facts. Well, hey man, great points, great points. Hey man, I'm gonna let y'all know we appreciate y'all for tuning in tonight. For everybody that watched the game, thank you guys for supporting your Cowboys, man. After this live stream is up, I will be posting on the page. Let you guys know who won the top star giver for the Michael Gallup jersey. So I'll make sure I get that out and make sure you inbox me. If you sent me over 2,500 stars today, or if you send me $25 on my Cash App, I need you to inbox me your address. Inbox me your address so I can get you your Run the Damn Ball hat out there. Remember, I got Run the Damn Ball hats in the Nipsey blue. I got them in white. I got them in black. I got them in the navy blue as well also. So they're only $25, $6 for shipping, and I'll get it out there to you straight Run the Damn Ball style. Hey, man, let them know what your next article you going to be the next article you be writing, and you be dropping it out.
Yeah, man, this next article is going to be a redux of our need to improve our running defense. So that's pretty much the next thing I'm gonna drop. I'm gonna probably have that drop sometime tomorrow. I ain't came up with a working title for it yet, but just stay tuned and tap in. It'll be up on my social media pages. It's Henny Demore on Facebook. It's HTM Sports on all other platforms. So just tap in. I'm gonna have some good Cowboy content for y'all.
You already know. And hey, man, it's your boy West Coast. I will be live first thing in the morning, about between 10 and 10:30. You already know how I get down, man. I got kids, bro. So, you know what I'm saying? My boy Roger said, if you already cashed at me, then salute. It'll be in the mail at some point. You know what I'm saying? But, hey, for everybody else that's tapped in, if you sent over 2,500 stars today, make sure you guys hit that. Make sure you guys hit me with your inbox or your address so I can get you guys a hat out to you. I want to let you guys know I greatly appreciate you, and I will be live. I will be live in the morning at 10 a.m. That is actually 12 p.m. Dallas time. If you're in Dallas and you're watching, that is 12 p.m. Dallas time and then 1 p.m. on the East Coast, man. So make sure you guys have your notifications on. It's your boy West Coast and my cousin Henny and the Dallas Cowboys allowed you guys to have a Halloween. It's going to be Halloween tomorrow, but it's not Halloween tomorrow because tomorrow is Victory Monday, and you already know what it is. Never look down because the stars up. Peace.